Welcome to the first mission of a new path for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Yeah, you get back there. Welcome to the first mission of a new path for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. Good morning, Commander Bristow, and welcome back to the Phoenicia. We're all glad that you're back and well. It's too many commas in that sentence. Especially Lieutenant Donovan. He's currently in a training maneuver with the GTD Aquitaine, but I think he put it like that. Tell him he can have back that job as soon as he wants. I don't like all that responsibility anyway. He's also arranged an assignment for you this afternoon, and I'll brief you on that later. Not much has changed since your accident. Vega is still the traffic hub it has become since the opening of the Epsilon Pegasi jump gate, and with all the traffic flying around the system, it is still also a main area of operation for pirates. Huh, interesting they would establish a jump gate between Vega and Epsilon Pegasi rather than restoring contact with Earth first. The good news is that the pirate activity hasn't increased, but on the other hand, all our attempts to contain it were only of limited success. It seems for every pirate base we take out, another one is appearing. And as you also know, there are plenty of places to hide in Vega with all those asteroid fields in the system. The GTVA fleet is still massively thinned out due to our losses in the NTF Rebellion and the Second Shivan Incursion. The 4th Fleet still mainly consists of the remnants of the Capella 3rd Fleet, while the rest of the ships have been transferred to the 6th Fleet in Epsilon Pegasi, or the new 7th and 8th Fleets in Polaris and Regulus. The remainder of the 13th Student Battle Group stationed in Deneb now also covers Sirius until we can rebuild the 9th Fleet there. The 11th Battle Group continues to be responsible for Alpha Centauri, but had several ships transferred to the 13th to compensate for their losses. Although we got reinforcements from the southern systems, it's still barely enough to uphold order. Newest estimates predict that it will take at least another 5 years until we regain full fleet strength. Here's more good news. What applies to our capital ships also applies to fighters and equipment. Oh boy. The Phoenicia is currently running short on fighter spare parts, so many of our crafts aren't ready to fly. Our supplies of some missile types are also running out. As a result, we have to ration carefully what we make available for each mission. Your choice of mission assets will be limited for the next couple of days until a new supply convoy arrives, if nothing else happens. The last convoy supposed to resupply us was redirected to Polaris at the last moment to reinforce our positions there. News from GTVA R&D are more promising. They've completed development of two new ship types, one fighter and one bomber. Due to our current situation, the 4th Fleet has been selected to get the first ships of these types for Opival. The Kulas is a replacement for the Loki as a light interceptor and reconnaissance fighter. You certainly know the civilian Kulas design, but this new version was refurbished to match military needs. Its maneuverability is currently without match in our fleet, although it is a bit slower than the Perseus in terms of maximum speed. It has a decent firepower at primary weapons, but its missile capacities are limited. The armoring can be compared to the Perseus. Its main advantage is its maneuverability. We expect a shipment of these fighters within the next few days. The bomber type, the GTB Rhea, is an attempt to create a strike bomber that doesn't need a fighter escort. According to what I've been told. That looks like a period, I guess not. So its shape is more fighter-like, but has enough capacity to carry Cyclops torpedoes. Its shields and armor are astonishing for a ship of such compact size, and its powerful engine makes it the fastest ship in our fleet that can carry Cyclops. The only downside is its weak maneuverability due to the high mass and its asymmetrical layout. But speed and strength should increase survivability significantly compared to the Zeus bomber, for which the Rhea is the replacement. The first shipment of Rhea bombers is supposed to arrive on the Phoenicia in about 2 weeks. Astris Scientia. Welcome back to active duty, Commander Bristow. As I said earlier today, your first assignment was already arranged in advance by Lieutenant Donovan. It won't be the most interesting job, but you know that assignments like this are part of the game as well. The annual subspace scan of the collapsed Capella node is due. As you may know, the memorial ceremony in 2 weeks will take place next to this node, so Command decided to antedate this scan to have it done before Memorial Day. You're tasked with providing the scan data for the GTSc Turing. Can't the Turing do its own scanning? You will follow a series of nav points around the node and specially equipped Myrmidon fighters. Their upgraded sensors will deliver subspace telemetry to the Turing, where this data will be processed. As I said, nothing exciting, but Lieutenant Donovan thought it would be a good comeback mission for you after your injury. You will fly this mission together with 2 other fighters. Each of the 3 fighters is prepared with a different sensor configuration so they can cover all relevant types of subspace scans the Turing needs. Your wingmen for this mission will be Ensigns Burke and Lemno. Both have just graduated from the Academy. Both had acceptable grades, but during our assessment of the newbie pilots assigned to the Phoenicia, we were unsure about their attitude. Oh boy. This mission will be a last test of their behavior. Basically, this mission shall teach them that being a pilot doesn't always mean action, but also boring routine. So keep an eye on them as this mission will determine to which squadron we will assign them. Burke and Lemno are currently in the infirmary for their boarding examination. You'll meet them when they're done there. Start for the mission at 14:30 hours. Dismissed. I have a feeling this is going to be one that needs voice acting and isn't going to have it. Primary objectives. Complete the subspace analysis. Alright, let's go analyze some subspace. Turing, this is Alpha. We have arrived and are ready to begin the scan. Welcome, Alpha. We have established a connection to your sensor arrays. You can begin with a round. Proceed to waypoint 1. Approach the buoy to 100 meters and stay maximum and stay near it until the scan is completed. 100 meters. Maximum or minimum? Already maximum. So here we are. What a boring start for our career. Shut up, Alpha 2. Did you expect glorious fighting? Take one advice from me. Enjoy the quiet routine while you can and be cautious of what you wish. It might become reality. I think it means to be minimum 100 meters from it. Sorry, sir. This wasn't meant like that. No problem, but you should check your expectations. You'll get some fighting sooner than you want. It's always like that, so enjoy some easy flying while you can. So, you fought the Shivans 5 years ago. What was it like? Burke. Easy, Lemno. Don't mind the question. You're not the first rookie to ask. Terrifying, that's what it was like. It was a hard time and a constant up and down. We're up when we won and we're high on adrenaline after a mission, and down when that rush faded and we realized how many friends we had lost. Many of the survivors were broken. I understand. Believe me, you don't, and I hope you never will come to a situation that you'll really understand that. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, pilots. We're getting some strange readings from the node. What do you mean, strange readings? We're not sure, but it's definitely not what we expected. The subspace particle emissions are fluctuant and 30% higher than last year. Uh-oh. Is the node reopening? Oh no. Very unlikely, but we need more data. Continue your patrol. Oh boy. We read a ship jumping in. Can you confirm, Alpha? Confirmed. It's a Poseidon freighter with civilian ID codes, the Acheron. We have no information that they're supposed to be here. Freighter Acheron, you've entered restricted space. Please state your business. Restricted space, where are we? You're at the Capella jump node. I repeat, state your business. Alpha, it seems our navigation system has a malfunction. Our destination was Transfer Station Vega Delta 4. We request permission to stay here and run a diagnostic of the navigation computer before we jump out again. I'm suspicious. Please stand by. I'm relaying your request to GTVA Command. Alpha, the Turing's already linked us in. The Acheron is allowed to stay for the duration of the diagnostic run, but they have to jump out as soon as possible. Understood, Command. Acheron Command is ready to your request. Run your diagnostic and jump out as soon as you can. Acknowledge, Alpha. I'm suspicious. Alpha Wing, we continue our patrol. Yep, he's scannable. I have a feeling I'll be going to do that sooner rather than later. But this is a lot of waypoints. I need to do my mission first. Alpha, we're reading a new subspace signal is interfering with our scans. Where does it come from? Stand by, we're trying to triangulate. It's a Turing, isn't it? I have a guess. Source confirmed it's coming from the Acheron. Expected that. Acheron, we're reading a subspace signal from your ship. What are you doing? Acheron, please respond. What are you doing? Oh no, we're going right now. Are they ignoring us? The signal strength is increasing. Alpha, intercept the Acheron. Maybe they'll react to that, but do not open fire yet. Understood. Command, we have a wing of unidentified person on intercept course. Weapons hot. We're under attack. Oh, god damn it. Alpha, defend the Turing. Ignore the Acheron for the moment. Aye, sir. I told you the fighting comes sooner than you expected. I'm already way out here. I'm gonna scan it. I hope Alphas 2 and 3 can handle the Turing. I have no idea what these readings are. Maybe some analysts can get a clue. Something just blew up big.
Bandits incoming!
The Acheron has jumped out, sir. The attack is only a distraction. It doesn't matter. The Turing is more important. We'll find out about that freighter later. Alright, you.
Bandit on your tail.
Yep. Ooh, they got proms. S or R, man. Probably R, but you never know.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Primary objective complete. Hey, watch the fire, Turing. Looks like that was it. We agree, Alpha 3. There are no indications of further ships approaching. Alpha, we're sending in Beta to replace you and protect the Turing. They will continue their analysis. Your task here is completed for now. Return to base. But waypoint 10. Acknowledge, Command. Thanks for saving our butts, Alpha. It's probably not going to do it. The script's over. Yeah.
Rearming sequence aborted. I copy. Engaging jump drive now.
Why do I have command authority over the Turing? Alright, let's jump. Also, why is there a node marked there? Shouldn't it be, like, collapsed? Well, it seems this job wasn't as boring as expected. The strange changes in the Capella jump node and the sudden appearance of the Acheron puzzle our analysts. Currently, we don't know what all this is about. The Turing is conducting further scans of the node. While intelligence is trying to find out more about this freighter, apart from it belonging to a company named A2Z Logistics, there are no insights at this moment. One thing is clear. Something strange is going on directly on our doorstep, and we have to find out what it is. The Turing will help us on that matter, so you did well in protecting her from the attack. We suppose the attackers were mercenaries paid by A2Z, but this only... by A to Z... Oh, I get it now. But this only makes the situation more mysterious. Ensigns Burke and Lambno, you performed quite well in this mission. We will review the mission logs and decide to which squadrons you will be assigned. You can await our decision within the hour. Get a rest, everybody, or dismiss. Commander Bristow, one moment. You managed to get a scan of the freighter Acheron. That was quick thinking. Although we cannot determine whether this data will prove valuable or not, it is always a sign of good reasoning if our pilots take initiatives to gain advantages without compromising the mission goals. You prove that your forced break didn't affect your ability to assess the situation. No recommendations, 3 total kills. Oh, I should turn the difficulty back up since I have shields now. No assists, 3 Hercules. So this is the first mission, so that is our all-time total for the campaign. So, this was Ex Astris Scientia, the first mission of the New Path campaign for the Freespace port, for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.